Daniel Dubois. How are you getting on with Daniel, by the way? Do you even speak much? Like, how's it go?
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually surprised. He's completely different to what he portrays, like what people think he actually is. Like, no, I was surprised.
By sport of boxing. I don't know how or why he's got this shot. Don't think he deserves it. Hasn't beaten anybody of any note. Loses all of the big fights.
First 2 shots in the fight hit Daniel on the chin, and then that's when Daniel just quit. He could not gather himself. He didn't throw the double jab. He didn't go. He didn't actually say no one.
He didn't step in for it.
He didn't bite his gumshoe and say no. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah. When you say the first 2 shots in the fight, they went to the chin, then he quit. What do you mean by that?
I mean, like, he just folded, he just quit. I mean, like, in a way, not quit like walking out the ring. Quit off like, you know what? I'm just gonna try and survive.
Moses Itauma put Daniel Dubois on blast before their showdown. He straight up branded Dubois a quitter, a brutal tag that grows heavier with every stumble. From swerving Parker to getting dropped by Usyk, Itauma's shots land deep, questioning Dubois' will and if he's truly made for real wars.
It's literally styles makes fights, doesn't it? Yeah. And I think Dubois, his style is one of my trickiest. So yeah, it gels well.
That attitude says everything. Moses isn't avoiding anyone. Not Dubois, not even Usyk. Stack that against Dubois, who sidestepped Parker and crumbled under fire before. Moses is hungry like a future king. Meanwhile, Dubois still drags the shadow of being a quitter who avoids true battles.
It would be silly not to take that, because I would end up in a better position taking that fight than if I didn't take that fight. If I win, I'm a world champion, I'll smash the records, I'm a millionaire, superstar, XYZ, yeah? And if I didn't take that fight, then I've still gone and tried.
And it's not just Moses calling him out. Others in boxing have done the same. Dave Allen spelled it out. Dubois gave up against Usyk without a fight. He wasn't finished physically, it was mental collapse. He walked away like nothing happened. That's no warrior. That's quitting. Moses doesn't need fiction. Dubois' past tells the story itself.
Look at the count of 10, and he walked straight past Usyk, straight to the corner. He was completely fine. I think, and you know what, it's horrific to say I've quit. It's not horrific to say I'm quit. I'm chairman of the quit committee. I'm top quitter, I guess. Anyway, he quit, yeah, he did.
When Dubois tries to clap back, his excuses only dig the hole deeper. He talks like a soldier now, but fans recall him dodging Parker. That stain can't be cleaned with words. He shouts, line them up. Yet when big names showed up, he folded. Against Usyk, he quit. Against Parker, he disappeared. That's why Moses' shot cut deep, because it's facts.
People saying that after the Parker thing, that I'm ducking people, but right now I just want to deck someone.
So you'd have any one of those names right now?
Hey?
I said you'll have any of those names right now?
Now it's official. Frank Warren has locked in Dubois versus Moses for December. For Dubois, it's the one shot to erase the quitter label. Fans remember. And for Moses, it's the golden chance to expose him under the brightest lights yet.
Itauma versus Daniel Dubois. I mean, that's a cracking fight down the line, isn't it?
Down the line. Yeah. All these Brits are. You know, listen, I mean, look, we're blessed in there. I think we've got about 5 Brits in the top 10.
Even Dubois has started mentioning Moses, but his talk lacks conviction. He speaks about his next move, but fans have heard this script before. He always claims he's ready for anyone. Yet when the real names show up, the truth spills out. Against Usyk, he quit. Against Parker, he ducked. Now with Moses Itauma looming, fans aren't fooled. Dubois is scrambling for relevance, but empty words don't erase history. He talks of becoming a 2-time champion. But what good is gold if you fold when tested? Moses, at just 20, already shows hunger, ambition, and composure that makes Dubois' promises ring hollow. This isn't just another step for Dubois. It's his last shot to prove he's not the quitter the boxing world already believes he is.
Direction we're going to go in for this next step.
Who is next? Is Moses Itauma on the horizon?
All the guys in the heavyweight division, yeah, they're all the guy, especially the one who has the belts. And you know, if the belts fragment or whatever, stuff like that can happen. whatever way I can become two-time heavyweight champion. That's where I'm going.
Do you think you would beat Itauma?
Listen, first off, I just need to get...
Eddie Hearn isn't buying into Dubois either. He knows exactly what kind of storm Dubois would face if he takes on Moses too soon. At only 20, Moses is already a nightmare style-wise. Quick, sharp, merciless. Hearn's doubts say it all. Is basically admitting Dubois might not make it out intact. And who could argue? Dubois has a pattern of folding when the heat rises. He lacks the mental fire that Moses already carries. Hearn's shock at the matchup just confirms what insiders whisper. Moses is the danger man. Dubois is still shadowboxing his past failures. And those ghosts, especially the ghost of quitting, don't vanish when the first bell sounds.
Or he might knock him out. I don't know. But personally, at 20, you know, you got to get it right. And Frank, like I said, Frank knows what he's doing. And I think I'd be very surprised if they took that kind of test.
And Eddie's not the only one urging caution with Moses. Amir Khan, who knows about the risks of rising too fast, also advises patience. His warning holds weight. But let's be real, even now, Moses looks sharper and tougher mentally than Dubois ever did at the same age. Sure, Dubois faced big names, but how did he handle them? He quit against Usyk. He sidestepped Parker. His record reads more like excuses than triumphs. Khan's right about timing, but the difference is glaring. Moses thrives under the lights, while Dubois wilts. Imagine Moses at 22 or 23, with more polish. As Khan predicts, he won't just be ready, he'll be dismantling fighters like Dubois with ease. Patience only makes the gap wider.
You don't want to rush him. You want to take it easy. You want to take it slow. Don't rush him. Let him enjoy. He's still 20 years old. Let him get to 22, 23 years old. That's then you start putting him in with the top names in boxing, like the Usyks and like the Wilders or even the Joshuas and the Furies. At the moment, I think you should keep on building him. Let him keep on.
Adam Smith gives a balanced perspective. He admits Moses could already handle most heavyweights, but questions if he's fully ready for the absolute top tier. Yet notice how Dubois only slips in as a maybe. That says it all. Even in cautious breakdowns, Dubois isn't treated like a feared heavyweight presence. He's viewed more as a checkpoint than a champion. The issue is Dubois no longer intimidates anyone. The quitter tag trails him into every conversation, and no polite analysis can scrub it away. Moses, meanwhile, is still just beginning, but already gets mentioned with champions. The contrast is striking. Dubois looks stuck with exposed flaws, while Moses climbs with youth, hunger, and skill. Smith might sound diplomatic, but his words expose one truth. Moses represents the future, Dubois the past.
Is he ready? I think he could beat most heavyweights in the world, with the exception possibly of Usyk and maybe Dubois, possibly AJ. The top 3 or 4, he's not ready for them yet. Could he beat them?
Moses Itauma embarrassed Daniel Dubois leading into their clash. Adam Smith summed up the nightmare perfectly. Moses' footwork and reach gave him total control, while his hand speed made him untouchable. Fans watching were stunned as Dubois failed to find a way through. Every shot seemed predicted, counted, or slipped. This isn't just raw talent. Moses is a chess player in gloves. He forces opponents into traps, commit and eat punishment, hesitate and get backed up. Online reaction was explosive, with many comparing him to Usyk, praising the mix of intelligence and athleticism. Seeing Dubois baffled while Moses dictated every exchange was electrifying. From awe to disbelief, fans debated whether any heavyweight could match Moses at this stage. He isn't just racking up wins. He's redefining what a modern heavyweight looks like, blending speed, IQ, and strategy in rare fashion.
With Moses, is that his feet and his distance and his range is so good and he's so quick that if you commit to the punches, you're going to get countered. And if you don't, you're going to get backed up and taken out. So it's a real puzzle. There's not many heavyweights that are southpaws. Obviously, Alexander Usyk is, but he's moved up into that domain.
Johnny Nelson captured it perfectly. By round 5, Dubois was already unraveling. Moses stripped him down piece by piece, neutralizing the jab, blunting his power, controlling his movement. Fans online called it a tactical masterclass, watching Dubois freeze under pressure. Clips went viral of Dubois hesitating mid-fight, unsure of what to do next. This wasn't just physical domination, it was psychological. Moses breaks opponents mentally as much as physically. Nelson stressed that it's confidence he dismantles, and once that's gone, fighters collapse. Debate now rages if Dubois can ever bounce back, with many saying this loss will linger in his mind for years. Moses keeps proving that ring IQ and precise aggression beat brute strength every time. Fans are already placing him among the great technicians, predicting his rise as a cerebral powerhouse of the division. He's not just another contender, he's the full package.
What he did to Daniel, it took away everything, all his attributes. He took away his jab, took away his power, took away his movement, took away his confidence, to the point where Daniel was putting his backside on the floor thinking, wow, we're only in round 5 here and I'm getting chopped up. And this guy, Usyk.
Some question his size, but Tony Bellew offers another angle. Bellew's point hits the mark. Size isn't everything. Moses may not be the division's biggest man, yet watching him outclass Dubois showed how skill, speed, and ring IQ can eclipse brute strength. Fans rushed online to hail him as a once-in-a-generation talent, with comparisons to Alexander Usyk flooding it. Like Usyk, Moses proves brains can rule over brawn. His sharp footwork, tactical sharpness, and precision let him dictate the ring, turning him into a nightmare for anyone across from him. Social platforms lit up with debates over whether Moses could carve a Usyk-style path, dominating elites while staying unpredictable and slick. His showing proved that today's heavyweight star doesn't need bulk to succeed. They need timing, intelligence, and composure when the pressure spikes. Moses isn't just stacking wins. He's capturing imaginations, inspiring young fighters, and redefining what fans want from the next heavyweight era. The verdict is clear. He's the future, blending artistry with athleticism while electrifying audiences worldwide.
The only thing that I worry about with Moses is the size. But ultimately, as we've seen now, size becomes irrelevant because look what Alexander Usyk's done. This guy's gone out and beaten everyone, including me. He's exceptional. So I don't think Moses is going to be as technically as good as Alexander Usyk, but he's the next in line. I think he's the future of the heavyweight division. I think he's an outstanding talent.
Duke McKenzie sums it up best. This wasn't just a fight, it was an event. Moses' performance reached across generations, firing up kids training in gyms and veterans who followed boxing for decades. Social media buzzed non-stop, with fans raving about his speed, craft, and charisma. Many called him the complete package. McKenzie stressed that boxing is at its best when it thrills all audiences, and Moses is doing just that. He mixes tactical brilliance with pure excitement, keeping both hardcore purists and casual fans glued to the action. Online debates exploded, with many wondering if Moses has what it takes to become a true household name, leading heavyweight boxing into a new golden era. This wasn't just about claiming a victory. It was about proving that technical mastery and ring intelligence can rule the sport while still captivating the masses. Moses is showing he can do all three: inspire, entertain, and dominate with absolute ease.
Get that right. However, the intrigue that surrounds his fight, I've got young kids in my gym that are going to be tuning into this.
3 generations are going to watch it, aren't they? That's what's great.
To me, they're so excited about it.
The conclusion couldn't be clearer. Dubois is a quitter. Moses Itauma didn't just beat him. He stripped him bare, shattered his confidence, and made it obvious who owned the night. Fans, pundits, and fighters all agree. Dubois simply had no answer for Moses' speed, precision, and tactical genius. This wasn't a routine win. It was a statement, proof that the future of heavyweight boxing is already in motion. Moses shows that sharp thinking, fast reflexes, and accuracy will always beat raw strength. Anyone expecting Dubois to bounce back stronger is now faced with the reality of just how high Moses has set the bar, and his climb is only beginning. Don't miss the journey. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join the debate in the comments. Do you think anyone can halt Moses Itauma's rise, or is he already untouchable?